Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. It's so weird doing live ones, but today I'm reviewing Young's Double Chocolate Stout. 5.2%, absolutely fantastic. Can be found in most supermarkets. Usually you can get it on a £4 for £6 deal, which is well worth it. So it says here, chocolate malt and real dark chocolate are crafted together to brew this award-winning full-flavoured dark beer. And I class this as a top 10 beer because it is an absolute pearl of a beer. I was going to review a homebrew, but I can't remember what my mate at work told me the homebrew what kit it was. So, well, let's do this instead. Look at that, lovely thick pour, perfect temperature for it. So lovely, black in colour, good lacing around the edge. Beige foam, and the foam's really strong as well on the aroma. Lovely malt, chocolate, roasted malt. Beautiful. Now I did pick up the other week the Saltaire triple chocolate stout, and that was immense. Only 4.8%, but tasted a lot stronger. Like this fella, only 5.2%, but the taste. Oh yeah. Malts and chocolate, just how you want it. I did do a review the other day of one of my Bateman's Mocha, and that too, let me get it on camera, that too is was a top 10 beer, and whether my taste buds were off the other day, drank it and had to downgrade the score for it because it just wasn't that nice. So I'm thinking it was a dodgy bottle. This, however, bit of quality, look at that. Massive head on it, gets rid of all that CO2. You don't want that going in your own belly. And now my nose is a bit off, hay fever this time of year, you know, it knackers things up, but lovely chocolate. And the temperature is in this beer room, which is a nice nearly 70 degrees. You know, it's the perfect temperature to be drinking a lovely chocolate stout. Oh, for me, it's one of them you could sit in front of a fire and, on a dark winter's night, sit in front of the fire, 4 or 5 bottles of this, you'll be set and drunk. So yeah, it's obviously been around a while, this has, but some of these beers, some of the older beers, they are class. I did try Saltaire's triple chocolate stout the other week, and that was immense. And there is some out there. Elgood, I think, do a double chocolate stout. So one of these days, I'll go on maybe Waitrose or what's the other one? Waitrose, Ocado. They're good places to go for beers that you can't get anywhere else. Bit of a tang in the mouth when I'm breathing it in. Definitely the roastedness coming through, but yeah, absolute quality. I mean, on £4 for £6 deal, you can't fault it really. I don't know if Young's still make it these days, because I'm sure Young's have been took over by Eagle Brewery. I know they took over Wells and Young's, unless Young's is a separate identity, I'm not so sure. So whether that gets rebranded at some stage into Eagle Brewery, we shall see, which is obviously part of Marston's. And talking about Marston's, they're bringing out a new stout, an Imperial Stout, Homingdale, and that should be absolutely brilliant when it comes out. If you're looking up on Marston's Beer Group, which I'm a member of, they were giving away 5 mini casks, for people to try and give reviews. Sadly, I wasn't on that list, which I'm gutted about. An Imperial Stout sounds strong, and I do like strong beers. I mean, for me, if you made a reserve version of it, about 7%, that would be awesome. I must remember to put the pint in front of the camera. It's I don't look up at the TV screen because I can see myself, and I'm one of these people who cannot stand to see myself on a TV screen or in a mirror. So yeah, to break it down, good lacing, dark near black colour, beige head, aroma of malt, chocolate, lots of chocolate, roasted malty flavours, same in the taste. When I drink it, when I breathe in before you gulp it, there is a certain taste, a certain aroma that I just can't get unless the glass hasn't been washed properly. But other than that, exactly as I remember it. Maybe not as good as the last bottle I had, but that might be down to just taste buds on the day. Sometimes you can drink a beer on one day, and that beer can be fantastic. I did a Haverwoods one last year, a World Cup beer. Was it a World Cup? Yeah. And I gave it 4.6, which is a high score for me. And golden goal it was. And it hit the spot on that day. And like all beers do, there's a time when you drink one beer and you think, oh my God, that was immense. And then you drink it another day and it's not as good. This is still a good beer. It's just a little bit less than the last time I drank it. But, reviews are like that, I reviewed Ode Roger, Marston's Ode Roger. And I had a beer before I started doing any reviewing, back this time last year, actually. And the beer itself was fantastic. So I thought, now I started doing reviews, these video reviews. And I reviewed it. Started off great. Second half of the glass, it was horrible, too sweet. And I thought, and it's 7.4, so it ticks the boxes. I like dark beers, I like strong beers, ticks the boxes in every way. And yet, that particular day, it let me down. And then I reviewed it just after Christmas again, because I thought, I need to give it another shot. Reviewed it after Christmas, and it was outstanding. So whether temperature, all that's got something to do with it. So today, not as good as it was last time I drank it, but still absolute quality. That chocolate really comes through. I'd love to make my own chocolate stout. I'm gonna buy Wilco's, one of their kits, their stout kit. Wilco's are great for their kits, and I'm gonna up the sugar levels to make it stronger. But I'm also gonna add pumpkin spice syrup. So let it ferment, and just before bottling. So after once it's fermented, before the bottling stage, I'm gonna have the whole bottle of pumpkin spice that we've got, Tate and Lyle. Being bargain sell it for like £4. Brilliant. Great with your Baileys. And tip the whole bottle in, give it a good stir, let it settle for a day, then bottle it all up, obviously having a drop of sugar, for secondary fermentation, and just to see if I can get a pumpkin spice stout and a strong one at that, something in the 7% range. I'll whop that sugar up, I will. That's one of my plans for this year. As for chocolate stouts, I mean, did they add milk chocolate and add chocolate that way into it? Interesting, isn't it? You know, imagine doing this at home, making a stout kit, you know, like a basic stout kit, like from Wilco's, and then getting a load of chocolate, mixing it up and adding it. Would it go gloopy in the mix? I have to ask my wife. She's a cake maker. She'll know more than what I will. So that was lovely. Out of 5, I'm going to give it slightly lower, 4.63 out of 5. Not as good as the last time, but still quality. You know when you're drinking a quality beer. You know, probably could have been a bit warm. You know, sometimes like in the middle of winter, and sometimes obviously on a summer's day, golden ales, IPAs are the better beers I suppose to be drinking. But I don't care for that. I just want nice beers. Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you soon. I've got to turn the stream off.